Well, welcome back to Primetime Tech Tip Late Night right here with your boy JayJay once again. Wow, it seems like it's been a busy week. Busy week. But anyway, we got a few more titles up for you this evening. We're going to dive down and we're going to look at a little bit more about the AMD Adrenalin. And also too, sneak look and thoughts about the new AMD graphics cards that are going to be coming up soon, hopefully in December. And hopefully in November, really. But I'm not keeping my hopes up with nvidia bringing out a low-cost card. They went down the wrong path of, we're going to get into it in just a moment. We're going to roll that B-roll, so stick around. We're going to get into it. Be a hot little show for you right here on JayJay's PC Builds. Well, welcome back. Glad you made it back from the B-roll. Before we get on started with some of these topics, let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Subscribers, YouTube video viewers, if you want to become a subscriber, would be much appreciated. I am working towards 1,000 subscribers right here on YouTube and working to get 4,000 view hours in on my videos. So the more time you watch a video, if you watch it from the time you open it up to the time it ends, that's considered full view time. If you just watch 3 minutes of it, just for say, then it doesn't give much view time. But if you want to help us out on the channel, please watch the videos all the way through to the end. It would be much appreciated. Much appreciated. But without further ado, let's get into the show. Okay, first up on the list, what we got going on here is AMD Radeon, the 7000 series. Now, from what they're saying is that, you might get 1 or 2 cards coming out from AMD, the 7900 XT, and I guess there's a 7950 XT. But the way rumors have it is that right now, from what you can do, is they got the RX 6000 series out, which they start at about $160. AMD's current entry level Radeon RX 6400 is reaching $1,100 from its newly launched RX 6950 XT. So RX 7000 series cards, we do not have anything solid on AMD. Believe it or not, we don't. So there's a lot of rumors out there that's stating that the RX 7800 XT is going to be about $1,200. It's just rumors. And then, well, no, not $1,200. My bad. Let me scratch that and roll it back. The 7950 XT is going to be quoted at $1,200, supposedly. And the 7800 XT might be close to about $750. But, you know, even if they have a 7950 XT at $750, it's well below the price of what nvidia is charging for the 4080, which that's at what, $1,200-$1,300. So after nvidia pulled off of the market, the 4080, the 12 gigabyte VRAM version for $899, still, even if AMD comes out with the 7800 XT at $749, it's still going to be quite a bit of a deal. But you could get the RX 6000 series at $160 or better. So if you're looking for a low budget card, you know, I mean, if you want, you know, you can. I've been looking on the, what was it, Amazon. I was looking on Amazon to see what was going on. You could still get between $140 and $160 a good graphics card. You know, unless you're into really high precise gaming and you got 4K coming off of your 4 or 8K coming off of your computer, your monitor. That would be the only way you should consider doing like the RTX 4090 from nvidia, or, you know, the high-end cards. But if you're doing mid to low gaming, like, you know, let's say low-end gaming is like Pac-Man. If you're playing Pac-Man on a high-end card, I wouldn't. It's not worth the graphics because it's all pixels. But anyway, I'll look it up for you all. I mean, we'll go on to Amazon and we'll look for the RX 6400. So the whole idea of looking this up, and I'm going to tell you, if you're not too concerned about VRAM, okay, 4 gigabytes, some people say, you know, 4 gigabytes is not enough. That's what I've been hearing, that they've been saying, oh, 4 gigabytes ain't enough to run anything. Wrong. If you watch my previous video on Second Life, that was 2 gigabytes of VRAM. Getting that amount of FPS that wasn't even reaching 2 gigabytes. That was only reaching like 1.4 gigabytes. That didn't even hit the 2 gigabyte cap, and I got that kind of FPS. And it wasn't laggy. I didn't have any micro stutters or anything. It ran great. See, this is the thing. If you got, let's say you got the XFX Speedster, the Swift 105 Radeon RX 6400 gaming graphics card with 4 gigabytes of GDDR6 AMD RDNA 2, okay, for $149, and you wonder what that card can do. Well, let me explain it. It's got the GPU clock speed is at 2321. It's got HDMI, and it's got memory speeds up to 16 gigabytes per second. Okay, most of your cards run at 16 gigabytes per second. If you look at and see what the memory speeds are running at on most of your cards, that will give you an idea of the transfers that go from your GPU to your processor. Unless it's a direct line of sight, from your GPU directly to your processor. Everything is crossing through your random access memory. Okay, now when it goes through your RAM and goes to your processor, that's where everybody gets the little of the bottlenecking. Well, that all depends on what kind of RAM you have in your computer too. Remember, everything crosses through the RAM. But now they got the motherboards to where it's direct line of sight from the graphics card to the processor. Okay, integrated graphics they go from the integrated part of the motherboard to the processor. They don't, some flow through the, from what I'm understanding is that most 90% of your flow is coming directly from the processor. Since the iGPU is built onto the processor, you have a shorter length of wire to go through compared to plugging in a discrete graphics card. Okay, and this is with any graphics. If you know what they call where you got a length, if you take 1 foot of wire, and in that 1 foot of wire, just follow along with me. In that 1 foot of wire, you lose, by resistance, you lose 1% of flowing input to output. Right here, input to output, you lose 1% going through that wire. The longer the wire, the more you lose on output. Not on input. Input's a different story. Input travels in faster than output does. Because your outputted signal comes and it runs higher and larger. Like, let's say you got one wire you're taking and you're running through 500 watts. Over time, that wire heats up and it degrades because of the amount of energy that's passed from one direction to the other. So what happens there is that you lose shielding capabilities. So that excess amount that's being distributed into the air, which is being distributed into the air with frequency. So you're losing part of frequency as well as watts to output. Now, a lot of people, I've been working in CB communications for many of years, and I even know the shorter the length of the wire, the better the output. So when you run, if you run a foot, it goes in 2 foot increments. It goes to, some people, they run it in 3 foot increments. Some people run it in 1 foot increments. Some people run it in 2 foot increments. I always go by 2. So 2 foot increments, 4 foot, 6 foot, and so on. But remember, those little traces going through that motherboard, imagine how many spools of wire it takes to go through every one of those traces. Okay, every one of those traces equal up to more than a foot to about 10 feet or maybe 20 feet of wire. So if you got 16 PCIe lanes going from the processor to your GPU, you got 32 little strands of wire that are pushing signal back and forth, back and forth. So you lose a percentage off of your motherboard just because of that flow back and forth. Because the processor has to handle the input and output of all the signals. Just to say, if you don't believe me, then that's fine. You don't have to. But I'm just telling you the reasons why I stand more on an integrated graphics compared to a discrete graphics card. And the reason is because the integrated graphics are more closer to the chiplet of the processor than the discrete graphics card is. The input and output flow for your video moves a lot quicker on an integrated graphics. Now, if, let's say, AMD decided they wanted to put RDNA 2 on there, they can. Or RDNA 3. Or ray tracing. Or stuff like that. You can always add that for a low budget graphics, as well as having, a decent CPU. That I want to see. I want to see them to get the 8K out of an integrated graphics card. That would be something. They invest their time on things instead of going back to the basics. Yes, I understand your reviewers out here are so used to the discrete graphics card. Try integrated graphics card and work with that and try to take and get 5 or 6 gigahertz out of that. Right now I got one processor that's doing the job. That has integrated graphics. I have no graphics card. And this is the reason why I don't have a graphics card. One, it takes extra wattage away from the motherboard. Two, it beats up the power supply. We know that. And three, it has more bottlenecking than an integrated graphics card. Integrated graphics, not graphics card, integrated graphics. And the list goes on. Let's just say, if AMD came out with a software update that would allow and unlock certain things to these integrated graphics, you would be shocked to what kind of graphics you can get out of this. You would be amazed. And I'm being honest with you. I mean, if I had my next choice on processors, it would be the Ryzen 7 5700G. That would be my next go up right here. Now, with these new processors out, I don't think, because from what what I hear and what I test is two different things. Now, if you look at the videos on my channel, I'm going to tell you, you look at the videos on my channel, I use the Ryzen 5 5600G in about 90% of my test. Now, if that doesn't tell you something, then you're not seeing what I'm saying. I want AMD to see what I'm saying. I want them to, instead of investing all that money into something they're trying to build what you already have. It's common sense. I mean, I'd rather, when it comes to graphics, I'd rather change the processor to a better processor and get an all-in-one package than I would popping in and out a graphics card, having to spend all that extra money on a graphics card, a bigger power supply, and this and that. Why? I want you to really think about that. I have a processor that only pulls 65 watts. Let me bring this down a little bit for you. My processor here, it only pulls 65 watts. You think that's a lot on this system? No, it's not. Because the fans alone are pulling 7 watts. All the fans I got in here and lighting and everything's pulling 7 watts. Now, the motherboard, on my total package, I'm only pulling total 400 watts. That's it. 400 watts total with everything. So that's, I mean, I can put my hand right here and feel the fans, and they're blowing out nothing but cold. You know, even though that it tells me that the processor is at 94 degrees Fahrenheit right now, and I'm videotaping right now, and I'm at 94 degrees. And the video card, it's at 80, or the integrated graphics is only at between 88 and 90 degrees. It's kind of nice when they put thermals in there to where they test the iGPU and the processor. That makes it very easy. And also too, Asus did a great job on the video aspect of their motherboard. I mean, I got 2 monitors. It does twin monitors. I can't complain with this. This you can't complain with. Especially when it's running awesomely cool. I don't have to upgrade anything. I can videotape all I want. I mean, yes, there is gonna come a point in later on down the road on this channel, I'm gonna get a discrete graphics card. But again, that comes back to the same thing. I'm building up slowly. I'm trying to get, subscribers onto the channel. I'm trying to get watch hours onto the channel. I'm trying to work with everybody. I'm trying to gain your trust. If you read the About section on my profile here, on my page, it says, I want to gain your trust. That means, well, you know what? I'm going to do one better. I'm just going to pull it up and explain myself of what I put on my channel in the About section. Okay, this is the way I wrote it, and I want y'all to hear this. My name is Jay Collins, aka JayJay. I am an old-time gamer, and I have been gaming since 1986. I have been a PC hobbyist and a tech for more than 30 years, which is true. Okay. Now I am a new YouTuber and here to bring my experiences to you, which I am. I do videos now dedicated to building PCs, old and new. Okay. Let me clarify something to you. When I have a build in front of me, I can do that. Right now, I'm doing newscasts for y'all, and I'm basically getting information off the internet to start to that direction. If y'all want me to do more PC builds, I have to build up the channel to get to that point. It's like any of them, YouTubers that are on here now, they had to take many years to get to that point of building themselves up. Okay, it's going to take me time. Please give me time, And back to this. When this channel grows, I will be doing live weekly streams. What I mean live weekly streams is this. That means it's like a podcasting, which I got something I'm going to bring up to you too. I decided to I'm going to do Second Life podcast streams as well. I'm going to do real life and I'm going to do Second Life. I'm going to do both of them. The reason is because over there in that world, it's gaming. Okay? Even though it's Second Life and it's more or less an adult, a 3D world, adult 3D world, it's not so much adult, but, it's from, for players that are 18 and up. But it's still gaming. It's still gaming, but it's in real life gaming, real time. That means it's real world timing. It means like if I'm talking to somebody that's here in California, I could be talking to somebody else that's either on the East Coast, in Maryland, Maine, or wherever. But that's only 3 hours difference. So going from over there to here, you learn what it is for timing. So basically, if I get on at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it'll be 6 o'clock over there. So I time myself here for the whole United States. I mean, the whole United States. So I try to put my videos out early enough or late night if you got somebody that's up there sleeping. I try to do them in the morning, I try to do them in the afternoon, and I try to do them in the evening. Alright, well, let's get back to it. And, I try to keep up on the technical news. I'm not going to report everything I see, but the most important stuff I will report. So just to give you a heads up on that. And if you see something that I missed, please let me know in the comment section below. I do read the comment sections. Well, let's see. I'm dedicated to PC builders, gamers, and fans around the world. That means basically my videos are dedicated to this. To PC building, to gaming, and to subscribers that subscribe to my channel and non-subscribers around the world. So you understand very carefully what I'm talking about. And understand this too. On my channel, I do not talk about politics. Politics is out of the question. I don't talk about politics. I don't talk about race. That doesn't happen here. We don't believe in none of that. I am the kind of guy that just bases his channel on PC building, gaming, and having fun with the fans. That's it. When it comes to the hardship and the negativeness and everything else, I do my best not to put profanity on my channel. And if I slip up one time, y'all can smack my hands in the comments below. I mean, the comments below, you can smack my hands. So, understand this. I am not a rude person. I have a rough voice. That's because that's years. This is years talking on this voice. So, understand that I can't talk like a little girl. Never have and never will. I don't have that kind of voice. I am me. And this is me. Being honest with you. And I know you're watching because you tend to flip through my videos. But land on it. Watch all of my videos. And you'll see a storyline start to come out of it once you start from the first video. This is my 55th video. Okay, just to let you know, this is my 55th video. And I got millions more to go. Nothing's pre-recorded. Nothing's scripted. Everything is from here, my mind. I say what's on my mind. And no information's handed to me. I find that information. I dig daily finding information for you so you can get the latest update in news. I do everything by the seconds so you get everything in real time. And after I get done doing this video, I post it. I put my opening and I put my closing, and that's it. Nothing else in my video. Everything is uncut. I do not cut nothing in my videos. You see everything I do. Everything. Everything is uncut. I do this for a reason. If you're going to do a real live video under real time, you have to be truthful on your video and not cut out your mistakes. If I make a mistake on this video, you're going to see it. I'm human. That's what makes me human. That's what makes me special for everybody. Is because I'm being me. I'm not being somebody else. I'm not reading a piece of paper and saying, hello, this is blah, 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 blah. I'm your reporter for this evening. Would you like to take and come into my world and say hello to me? Say hello. Say hello. Hello. No, I'm not going to do that. That's dumb. That's dumb crap. Okay? Understand that. If y'all want me to be like that, I can't. I got to be me. I figured I'd just bring that out real quick to y'all so you understand. That's why I got this on. I ain't your old creepy old Joe. He's up in the White House. I ain't creepy old Joe. Okay? Understand that. I sit and I make videos and I do everything for PC gaming. I do it for Second Life. I do it for JayJay's PC Builds, which is me. And it's all me. And it's nobody else. And later on down the road, as this channel grows, I will be bringing in more people to help me make it even better. But that takes time. Just like all the reviewers that are out here right now, they took 5 to 10 years to get where they're getting. And it's going to take me that long, maybe sooner, you never know, to get there. That's why I'm just trying to get 1,000 subscribers, and I'm trying to get 4,000 hours. I want to show you all that me doing daily videos, I am working as hard as I can for you to put my videos out there. I'm putting my face out there. Okay? I'm putting my face out there. I'm not scared of my face. Nobody else should be scared of me either. I'm not going to bite. So if you don't like my videos or anything else, then move on. And if you do like my videos and you think I'm being sincere, which I am, then stick around. Subscribe. Show everybody that you can step up to the plate and be the big person and subscribe. Don't wait to hold somebody else's hand just because they didn't subscribe. Maybe they're going to miss the boat. But you ain't going to miss it here because I'm going to tell you the honest truth. You know, this world is so people get so dishonest about the crap they do in this world. Okay? Just to make it in this world. I'm not going to be dishonest with nobody. I mean, I'm sorry. I can't be that way. I got to be me. I got to be honest. I got to show people I care. You know, how many people you ever hear in this world say, I care? You don't. Because nobody cares. It's all because, never mind, I told you I wasn't going to bring politics in it. I told you I wasn't going to do it. But you all know what I mean. So, I care. I care about my viewers. I care about the way I do my videos. And I care about everybody that watches it. And that's the reason why I do my best not to swear on the microphone. And, you know, even though that, you know, you could have a child in the room watching it with you, I don't think it's fair for me to have to use any kind of profanity because of that purpose. I care about kids. I care about the parents. I care about everybody that watches my videos. So understand that, and I had to get that out. I'm sorry, everybody. I had to get that out because everybody seems to be not watching my videos. They seem to not be putting likes on my videos because they don't think I care. They think I'm just clickbait. Trust me, this is not clickbait. And I'm not doing this for money. If I was doing this for money, I would be a rich guy doing this by now. Yeah, it'd be nice to get paid to do this and hear everybody that's making all that sort of mad money. But you know, what the hell? I don't see anybody putting nothing in my pocket. I don't see nobody coming out and saying, you know, I want to sponsor you. I don't see, you know, them giving up the ghost. But they're not doing anything for me. And I'm sitting there helping them. And I get nothing out of it. Think about it. I put videos out there about AMD. I put videos out there for Intel. I put videos out there for nvidia. I put videos out there for asus. I put videos out there for everybody. I might even put videos out there for MSI. Or EVGA. I put videos out there for Corsair. And Crucial. And, you know, it goes on and on and on. But I don't see one of them stepping up and saying, hey, I see all these good videos that you're putting out about us. You know, would you like to work a deal? I don't see nothing that coming my way. I started a YouTube channel years ago, about 8 years ago, to be honest with you. That channel sits there today with 4,000 views. One video sits with 4,000 views. And I can't even get 100 views on my videos today. Why? Be honest. Why? What are you waiting for? Are you waiting for your friend to tell you to do it? Look, this is a podcast. Well, it's not a podcast, but it is a podcast, kind of. Because basically, I post it the same day. It's a podcast. If you want me to do a very good live 1 hour one, put a comment down below. Subscribe. Show me you got it. Show me. Don't be playing around. You waiting for another. You afraid that if you run to another reviewer's channel that, you know, you might get shunned from the one reviewer. No, that's not how it works out here. They don't shun you for subscribing to somebody else's channel, especially when I'm not charging you anything. I'm not charging you to be on this channel. I'm not saying, hey, you got to put money in my pocket. I'm not asking you for that. I'm asking you just to subscribe. Watch my videos. Have fun. But anyway, this video's getting really long. So anyway, if you like my videos, and thank you for listening to my rant, please like and subscribe. I'm not trying to scare you away. I'm trying to make you understand what I'm about. Okay? I'm a guy that's based out in California. I was raised up in Florida. Okay? You want to know more about me? There it is. And you see I'm bald, I'm gray, and I'm old. What do I got to lose, right? But anyway, Like and subscribe if you like this video or any of my videos. Please put a like on them, watch them through, get me up to the hours I need to be, the 4,000 hours, which I only have 57 hours so far, and I only have 8 subscribers. So if you want to help me out, that would help me out greatly. But until the next time, we will see you on the next video, and do have a great evening.